Okay. Okay, I want to speak about this video is about prepaid legal. Um, so there was an attorney that had put a statement about there was more attorneys and um, there was more black attorneys and doctors and scholars than entertainers and celebrities, which is very very challenging to believe, okay? Unless they're hiding from average, hiding from getting reach out from us. So the response was, that's what I put in the response was, about people don't want to pay the retainer and the legal fees. Well, somebody making $9, $10 an hour do not have legal retainer, so wouldn't it be suitable for the black attorneys to start a network of a prepaid service? So everybody's not going to be having problems every year, okay? There will be people out of, if you start a network off with 2,000 or 20,000 people, it's going to be some 10% that's going to need an attorney every semester or so like that. I mean, it is what it is, but those that's not is contributing, until they get their issue. And of course, you have to continue putting more people in. But it definitely would be, um, it definitely would be a budget investment, a wise budget investment, and a service availability for the economically challenged, those that don't make $50,000 after taxes, to actually save up 5 to 10 thousand, for a legal case, depending on the matter and so forth like that. And 5 to 10 thousand is really a sample, like if you have a short-term matter or something like that. But for serious stuff can rack up a couple more than that. And really, someone that makes 10,000 or $4,000 a year, or 20,000, or even 30,000, or even 39,000, cannot afford to cannot afford an attorney. It's just bringing on a lot of weight to expect them to pay retainers and legal fees. I mean, it's just, you gotta work on a job at least, shucks, 6 to 9 months before you can even start saving. And you ain't gonna save no $5,000. You're just not, you're just getting on your feet or whatever like that. Now, if you graduate and you get a job in your field that is paying you at what and what the standard is. That's one thing. But I know people that graduate in their field, they get a job in their field, and the position, as I'm reviewing the offer for the position and what the standard person get paid, and other ways that I know for a fact they're getting paid like $1 over minimum wage. That's not, no. So definitely tell me your experience or a breakdown of how you feel about the prepaid legal service. Like, it would be great to have a doctor service where we aren't dependent on Medicaid, where we aren't dependent on the insurance company. So we have a co-op, even if it starts with pharmacy, like with holistic care. And so we have a co-op where everybody has investment and they have access to the herbs that they need, and their record, their health record is private on file, and that it is, to be able to better serve them with their conditions and know what medicines they have, and they're responsible for updating their records in case of emergency or so forth. So we could start out like that, work up to other stuff, but really you basically need the hospital and work on out, um, for us really to be where we need to be, because the hospital, that would cost you your money. And definitely, you know in the meantime, we can have, like, not just doulas for pregnant people, but just doulas with the elderly, doulas with people that aftercare with their children, to be in the hospital as advocates and support, and so forth like that. So definitely, that's what needed. But definitely, tell me your response of how prepaid service went for you. It's written very well, and it has a great offer. And I have invested in it, and I do have an interest in investing in it because you have to have something. I have investment now, but I like to have something more secure. And definitely let me know what are your response about having prepaid service. I've invested in it, and I definitely let me know your response. You can't go to, I don't know if you go for every matter or how. More so, you always need to know more how to handle stuff on the outer end more than what they tell you on paper and more what they say they're gonna do. So definitely respond to me about the prepaid service and anything about the medical co-ops or something like that or something, prepaid medical service. So definitely TTYL.